Hi, y'all. Welcome back this week. You can see I'm kind of in a random corner of my bedroom here with the shades drawn. But I hope that everybody is doing well. It's been just crazy. I don't know. It's been a crazy morning here already. So I thought this week we would talk a little bit about I had two things on my list from my talks last week. One was Google Analytics, and one was Amazon books, which is really a big undertaking. But formatting seems to be probably the biggest thing. Like I have a plan to do a whole entire book. It looks like my thing is a little slow today. I have a plan to do like a whole entire book course kind of on, start to finish making your Amazon book. But if I can give you the technological part and just get you over that hump, right? Like Lexi had said that she has the book, she just doesn't know quite how to get it onto Amazon. And so if we can get past that point, then maybe we can get it up there. And that's definitely my goal for this summer, is to work on getting books up on Amazon, because you can put links to your blog and your social media in those books and say, hey, go here and I'll send you a free blah blah blah, whatever your opt-in gift is, and try to get the traffic from Amazon to your site. So hopefully that'll work. That's what everybody says they're doing. Plus, you can make money at it, right? Like, you get traffic and you're making money at it. So it's a win-win in my book, and definitely at the top of my list. It's been at the top of my list of things to do for a couple of years now. I do have 4 books on Amazon right now, but those are all like 2 years old. So it was at the top of my list last summer and kind of got knocked off. And but it's back at the top of my list this summer. So it was good to make me kind of be like, okay, I've got to really look into and remember what I have to do for these Amazon books. So that's what we have for you today. Let's see. Let's screen share. Entire screen share. Okay, let's see. Anybody around? Nope. Is it even working? No, I don't need settings. Okay, so I want to go into Google Analytics here first also, just before we get into the Amazon stuff. Who asked? Somebody, April asked about analytics. And so you just go into your site. Now it gives you the last month automatically at the top here, but you can definitely change that, and you can say, I want to see for this whole entire year, and then it goes through yesterday, I guess. What's my traffic for the whole entire year, page views, users, sessions. You can see most of my is new traffic, so that means a lot of it's coming from Pinterest. And only 8%, 9% returning traffic. So I need to work on that, definitely. And you can see here what happened. Somebody, I did a sponsored post and they paid for it to go live, I think. Or was that? Anyway, no, that was that. They paid for a sponsored post. I don't know what happened here. But you can see kind of like, okay, I need to go and check what's going on, what's making this go so big. Oh, I think one of my pins on Pinterest started going big there. And then this one of my sponsored posts got put on Facebook. Right? Like, what can I repeat? How can I get that pin to go big again? Obviously, I don't know what their budget was for Facebook ad, but Facebook ads brought me 13,000 hits on one post in 1 week. It was amazing. So definitely Facebook ads might be maybe should be our next thing that we talk about in a couple of weeks. So yeah. Okay, so you can go in here and say real-time overview, like who's wow, what's going on here? There are 6 people on my site right now, and it tells you desktop versus tablet. And it also tells you what posts they're looking at. They're looking at 6 different posts. And where they're coming from. 2 have come from Pinterest. Yeah, Google doesn't tell you the keywords here, and then a Little Red Riding Hood thing, and then somebody must have linked to me. So that tells you what's going on your site right at this minute. This can be a little addictive because you're like, oh my gosh, I want to see who's on my site. Like unless I have something sponsored, right? I don't typically see 6. It's like, wow, 6. Audience, you can see who's in your audience, but I don't on a daily basis. I will maybe 7. Look at that. I will maybe see. Are you guys like all on my site trying to make me feel better? On a daily basis, I don't go into that. Acquisition, I do go on into this on a daily basis, and I go to all traffic and channels so that I can see. It's still set for the last year. I want to see today, maybe apply. Yeah, I want to know why 7 people are on my site at the same time at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. These are sessions. Come on, show me page views. Not going to do it, are you? Google has changed all their stuff here, and they're just being difficult. Anyway, channels for today. Make sure I'm back up today. And organic search, direct, social, referral. These are sessions, and sessions means like one person on your site. So they could be visiting multiple pages, but they're coming in like a 30-minute span of time, what one person does on your site. And so this number is usually a little bit lower than your page views, which is why I like to look at page views. But organic search, so this will tell me if I click on that, it'll tell me, that Google's not going to tell me. And then it'll tell me Father's Day, Little Red Riding Hood, special preschool days. I can also go through here and see direct. So has somebody linked to me and people are coming from there? What they're directly coming to. They're directly coming to Father's Day crafts, Moscato slushy. That's odd. 5 things I wish I'd known at 20. Nobody ever reads that post anymore. And 2 people are reading it today. Anyway, and then the main one that I go to here is social and referral. Pinterest blows everything out of the water for me, so that's what I stick with. If you click on the word Pinterest here, it's not going to tell you. I'll show you the other way to find out what pins, where people are coming from on Pinterest, and then referral, whose sites are linking to me and sending people. So Carrie, my blogging partner, I've had 5 sessions. Yumly, so that tells me that putting my recipes on Yumly, that's getting me some things, and then some random ones. Somebody looked at mine from Feedly. Okay, if we go into referrals here, you can see Pinterest. So I'm going to click on Pinterest. And then this tells me, although Pinterest has been really weird lately, I don't know, I'm not sure why I'm not getting, I get like, it says direct traffic, and most of that is Pinterest. But this will tell me, if I just click on this little arrow here, that will tell me exactly what pin it is that's driving traffic. So pirate activities and printables, it's had 12 repins, and this person pinned it a year ago. I need to change, that's not my website anymore, right? So if I go through and I click and see what's working, somebody just pinned this. Oh no, 31 weeks ago. And somebody decided to visit it today. Who knows? But sometimes, like, these are not really worth investigating, really, because they all say 1, and this one's not going to tell me. It's just going to say Pinterest. So I don't know if that means, like, something of mine just popped up in the thread, but I don't know why it wouldn't tell me just what pin it is. Anyway. But this is a good way to find out where your traffic's coming from. And if I have, like, one, I'll go here and sometimes I'll see that it's been repinned, it'll tell you it's been repinned like 1,000 times, then I will write, thank you for pinning my stuff. So you know exactly where it's coming from. You know exactly which board. You know, hey, that pin's getting a lot of traffic right now. Let me see if I have another board that I can pin it to. So acquisition is one that I spend a lot of time in. And then behavior, I visit constantly also. Go away there. Behavior, site content, all pages. Because I want to know what's going on. And here's my page views. Okay. Father's Day crafts, that's getting a lot of hits. How to make fat loss plate, that's a super old review that gets traffic every day. Little Red Riding Hood printable. I had a ping back on this on my site. So somebody I know posted a link to me and my printable there on their site today. So at least it's getting me some traffic. So those are the things that I look for. I check this like often. I'm a little addicted to this stuff, and that's good and bad, right? I know what's going on. I know what posts are going on. Like I would expect that Father's Day craft ideas would be doing well today, so I need to make sure. Like go on to Pinterest and see. I would go onto Pinterest and say, "Where's that pin?" And say like, okay, is there someplace else that I can pin it? Check some of my group boards. Maybe I haven't pinned it to those lately. Let's see here. Father's Day gift ideas Pinterest board. Is it up at the top here? Nope, I don't see it at the top here. Is it something at the bottom that's going to get repinned? There it is in the middle. Father's Day craft ideas. It's been pinned 3 times. I have this one hooked up with Board Booster, so things at the bottom are going to get pulled and pinned to the top. But it's not there, so here's another one. This one has 12 repins. Let's pin this one. Father's Day gift ideas. See if we can get more traffic to some of the Father's Day stuff. So that's what I do. I try, look and see, like this one's only got 3 repins. That one's mine. That one's got 6 repins. Maybe we'll put that one back at the top here and try to get some more pins on that one. If they have more pins, then you're going to get that. Then it looks better on your Pinterest board to have more pins. So see, now my stuff's back at the top of this Father's Day gift ideas. And if somebody types in Father's Day gift ideas, then let's see. Hopefully, Father's Day gift ideas. Then what boards and pins come up? Boards. Anybody wants to see? Is there a board? Nope, none of mine are up here. My Mother's Day one, oh, there it is. It's not too far down, right? 5 rows. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's not too far down. My Mother's Day gift ideas was at the top, man. That board was rocking. So the more pins you have, the more pins each of those boards have. So, I could go through and clean this board out maybe a little bit and take things off that don't have any repins, delete those, and maybe pin other things that I search and find. How did this turn into a Pinterest thing? Anyway, I don't think anybody's really watching me, so it doesn't really matter right now. But y'all later on tonight are going to be like, wow, she was all over the place. And when I tell you, you'll be really surprised that I'm not drinking right now. Maddie had a test today, and I had to deal with lots of drama with Maddie. But then I came home, and the dog caught a baby bunny, and I had to rip it out of its mouth, and she got half, and I got half. So, yes, I am only drinking tea right now, but not for long. Okay. Kindle. You want to write a Kindle book, which I suggest we all do this summer. This is our goal by July 31st, 10,000 words. That is 1 hour talking. 1 hour talking. Do you have something that you can talk about for 1 hour? Okay. Make 5 chapter titles. Go through, make an outline, right? 5 chapter titles. Make bullet points under, like 3, 4, 5 bullet points underneath each of those chapter titles. There's your outline. Can you write 200 words about each of those things, right? Then 300 words about each of those things. you have your Amazon book. It's right there. It's in you. I know each of you can do this. I know I can do this. And that would be super awesome if I could say all of my mentees have Amazon books. Wouldn't that be cool? Anyway, so Kindle formatting. You can do this in Microsoft Word, okay? Totally easy. First thing you want to do, you have your Microsoft Word open, and the first thing you want to do is go to these styles up here at the top. Okay, so this one is just your regular style here, and we're going to modify and make sure that it says what I want. Normal, normal. Calibri is the type for that. If you want to keep it there, that's fine. 12 point so that it's normal. All right, great. Okay. And then we want heading 1. I'll tell you why I do all this in a few minutes, but please just trust me. We don't want it to be blue. We want it to be black. And we want that to be at like 18. Because this is going to be the titles of our chapters. So this heading 1, we want that to be the title, the chapter titles. And then heading 2, and see how it changed here? It's showing us what we have. We're going to modify that, and it's, oh, this is Cambria. Was that last one Cambria? This was Calibri, wasn't it? Come on. Calibri. Okay. What's this one? Modify. Cambria. Why are we doing Cambria? Well, don't we want to stick Cambria body, Calibri? Okay. We want to stick with Calibri. I want to stick with the same thing. All right. Messing me up here. And we want to stick with Calibri. And this one is going to be our subheadings. And so we want that one to be what? 16? A little bit smaller. So that's our subheadings. Okay. What was the other thing? There was one more thing I needed to, what's this? There was one more thing I needed to check. Maybe it's in here. Modify. Is there an advanced format here? Nope. Somehow. Multiple space, line spacing after. Oh, you know what it is? It's in here, in the heading. We want the heading to be set apart a little bit. So format, how do we do that? Automatic. That's the color. Style based on normal. Style based on, okay. Oh, wait, maybe here it is. After 6 point, there we go. So I just clicked this little thing in the middle, and you see right here it says before there's 36 point above it, and then after it's 12 point, 12 above, 12 point below it, so that it's separated a little bit. And then we want, then this says all of our headings, we want those to be centered. Okay. So it's just this right here that I'm doing it in, and it's telling me right here, font is 18 point bold, it's centered. A space before, after there's 12 points, so that it's separated a little bit from the rest of the body. That's what we want. Okay. And then the heading 2, looks like I never got to that one, huh? I just didn't change the color. And I think that I'll keep, I don't want my subheads to be centered. Do I want my chapter heads? I don't know. I'm thinking about that. So we'll see how it works, and gosh, we can just go and fix it later. But I would like to make a little bit of a space after it, though. Maybe not 12 point. How do you get that to go back? Okay, that makes it go closer. Okay. There we go. Sorry, I am a little rusty with this. So, okay, and then title page here. Let's modify that because, again, we don't really want it to be blue. And we want it to match the rest of everything. And we want it to be centered. And after it says 15 points. Okay, and it's centered. Oh, here's that. There's the line spacing. Okay. And then we want to move it down a little bit, right? Hi. That's the title. And what's the title of my page? How to format your Kindle book. Okay, so there's my title. And then I wonder if I can get this to go down a little bit. Alrighty, there we go. How to format your Kindle book. And then this is going to need to be centered by Sarah Kostusiak. Extraordinaire. Should I add that too? No. All right. And then, so that's my title page. And then we're going to go down here to the end. And we're going to say, at the end of each chapter or at the end of each kind of separate page. And at the beginning here, we have a few. We have like the title page and copyright page and table of contents. So at the beginning, we want to, at the end of all, at the beginning of these pages, at the beginning of the book, and after each chapter, we want to insert a page break. Okay, because on Kindle, right, that tells you just to go to the Kindle, go to the next page. You have to put in a page break on Kindle to tell it that. Okay, so now we're back over here, and then we want to do a copyright. And then what I would do really and truly would be just to, I'd just Google basic ebook copyright statement. Copyright page samples you can copy and paste. Boom. That's just what we were looking for. Okay. Yeah, see, that one's just basic, but maybe a little bit more. All rights reserved, right? That's what we need if you have any of this stuff, but I don't really need any of that stuff. So copy, and then I'm going to go back here, and I'm on my copyright page. So maybe I want to go down a little bit, paste it in. Copyright 2015, Sarah, Kostusiak. And attention for permission requests, write to the publisher addressed, attention at the address below. Okay. Write to the publisher coordinator at Sarah, Kostusiak at gmail.com. Maybe I'm not going to put the address, my P.O. box. And I do have a P.O. box so that I don't have my address. And then, right, we have another page break here because that's the end of our copyright. Okay, and then we need a table of contents, but I think we'll come back and maybe insert a blank page on that. So the table of contents comes from our layout. So we want to make sure that we're laying everything out correctly and following the correct formatting so that our table of contents just is automatically made and that it's useful. It's not just, hey, here it is, but that each thing, by formatting everything with those style sheets at the top, then our table of contents will be clickable. And so somebody can come and click on chapter 2 or the index or whatever they want, and it will take them right to that point instead of making it random where you have to scroll through. So, is anybody watching? Nobody said anything in the group. I have no notifications. So this random time, guess doesn't work for anybody but me, right? That's not helpful. What am I looking for? Nope. Okay, copyright sample. So here we have, we want to go back to home and we want to go to heading 1, right? And this is chapter 1, choose a topic. Choose a topic, okay? So then we, I don't know, do I have a subhead for this? Like, do I want to say something and then have a subhead? Or blah, 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 blah. Can't even spell blah today. Blah, blah. Okay, and then let's just insert some stuff. And then we want to do our heading 2, which is a subhead. And so we say choosing a topic, target, finding your target audience, okay, and then blah, blah, blah. Glad I had that paragraph already copied, right? Finding your target audience. Do I like that? Is that big enough? I think maybe heading 2 is a little too big for me. So I'm going to go through and say I want that to be 14. Okay, and then look, bam, automatically changed it. So then I'm done with chapter 1, and so I want to go and insert a page break, and then go back to home. I'm ready for chapter 2. Chapter 2, we chose a topic, right? And now we need to format our book. Or we need to write it, right? But we need to format our book first so that we can write it correctly, or create an outline. We need to create an outline next, right? Create an outline. Totally. I got to use this. Create an outline, and then we have our stuff, and then we have our heading 2 for our word count for the day. Word counts. Obviously, I'm reading books and watching webinars about all this stuff right now, so it's all kind of a big jumble in my head of what I need to do. I don't know. What do you think? Do you like this off? I'm not sure I like this centered, but we'll see. Okay, so there's my word count, and then I'm done with that chapter. So I want to insert a page break. Okay, so I'm done here. And then I want to go, have I gotten everything? Oh, you know what? I need to talk about putting in images. Okay, so we need to find an image to put in here. Let's go into finding my target audience, chapter 2. Let's go right here. And images, you want to do, let's see, not on this computer, is it? La 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 la. No, not on this computer. Not on this computer. So you want to keep a folder just for this book, and it has all of your images in it. So let's see. I guess where are my books? Anyway, so what we're going to do is we're going to say, what? Insert a picture. Okay, because you don't want to copy and paste. You want to actually insert this picture. Okay, so we're going to go to Dropbox and let's see, camera uploads. And Wine Wednesday, that's what we need today, definitely. Look, there's all my drinks. How about a teacher gift? Okay, and I'm going to put it in here. All right, it's in there. You want to make sure that your pictures are already set. So obviously, I know that these pictures, because I've already done them, I know that they're set at a certain size. But you want to make sure that your picture is already set. And let's see. We want to, wrap text in line with text. So we want to make sure that it's kind of centered here with the text. We need to make sure that it's the right, there it is, the picture, to make sure that it is apply only to this picture so that it's not so big, because they're going to charge us for delivering. And so if this picture is way too big, then that's not going to help us out. Size, format picture. There we go. So we want to format this picture, and I want to make sure, I want to see, because I haven't done it yet, right? Picture width and height. That doesn't help me because I wanted to do pixels, right? You need to have, it's in pixels. So before going on this, right, before inserting this picture, then we should probably go to PicMonkey and say, okay, I want this picture, it needs to be 6 600 pixels wide. Dropbox, camera uploads. Where's our picture? Teacher gift. Open. Okay, why are we doing this? Resize here. Oh, it's 680. Okay, so we want to make sure that it's just 600 pixels wide. And apply there and save it again and then go back and then we would upload it our 600 pixels wide. Make sure it's 600 pixels wide. Nope. Okay, so then we would have our picture in here, make sure it's 600 pixels wide, make sure that we've compressed the picture so it's not too big. Compress pictures to document to reduce its size. So it's not so big. It's not going to cost as much for us to download it. Let's see, what else needs to be imported? Wrap text in line with text. Make sure in file medium compression. Okay. It didn't ask me, did it? Compress picture. We want it to be, oh, there we go. We want it to be email size, this 96 ppi. Okay, we're going to compress it again so that it's email sized and it's not, right? It didn't take a picture, our picture away. It didn't do anything to it. But now that it's a little bit smaller, just like for email, then it's going to be better for Kindle. Okay. What are my next things? We need to put in the table of contents now. Okay, so we're going to go here, right here, and we want to insert a blank page. So we have a blank page ahead of that, right? We still have our page break up there, but we need to insert here. We want to insert the table of contents and index and tables. We want to insert. No, I don't think that's it. Hello, wake up. Stop doing that. No, I don't want a table. Oh, here. I wanted to see if it was on here. Calendar table. No. That's not it. Okay, stop. We want a bookmark, cross-reference, header, footer. And you need to make sure you have no header and no footer and no page numbers, okay? No header, no footer, no page numbers on these. No, I don't want a cover page. Where is the table of contents? Insert. Come on, this is super cool. Why can't I remember how to do this? When it's been 2 years since you've done something, and even though I did review my notes, I promise, page layout, references, table of contents. There you are. Okay, references, table of contents. There you go. Okay, we want an automatic table, insert a table of contents. Okay, but we don't want 3 levels, right? We only have the 2 levels, so we don't want it to go to 3 levels. We want it to only go to 2 levels. And we want to make sure that we don't show any page numbers here. Okay, and then see how it says use hyperlinks instead of page numbers? We want that because that goes straight through. Okay, so we have no page numbers. We only have 2 levels because we only have heading 1 and heading 2. And then we click OK. And it put it. Why did it put the picture in there? I don't need the picture there. Thanks. Okay. So there you have it. And those, I can't click on them right now, but you will see that those are, see how they're highlighted there. That means that they are links. Okay. And I don't know why it took my picture, but it did. So I just deleted it. Now at the end of I could write up here too. I probably want to write in one of my headings. Heading 1, we want to write table of contents. Okay. And then after my table of contents, right, we're going to put a page break. Now let's see. Okay. now it's got another. Maybe you don't have to make a new page. It makes a page itself. So we need to, we got to figure out how to delete this page. Stop it. How do I delete this page? I know. Are you shouting at me? I can't hear you. Are you shouting at me through like, hey, Sarah, it's like this. Anyway, so maybe we'll just go back up. See, look at that. Okay, and then go back and make that a chapter. Okay. So I have my table of contents, which now isn't highlighted. Oh, there it is. Okay. And then let's say that I have, I also might want to have not just a copyright page, but I also might want to have kind of an introductory page, because if you've noticed on Amazon, let's go to one of my books and see if I did it. Kickstarter kit. Okay, I did these 2 Kickstarter kits, which nobody, no, I want, they're books. Hello, Amazon, not all books. Yeah. Okay, so this was like 2 years ago before I really understood about, and they're not showing up on Amazon. Blogging, food blog, Kickstarter kit for food blogs, for food blog. There it is. Okay, see, December 22nd, 2013. I should have done some keyword research on that, right? Before I chose Kickstarter kit as the title. Anyway, so this is 52 blog titles, Facebook posts, and quotes to get you online now. So if somebody's a food blogger and they need some help with finding topics, then they just buy it. And yesterday I dropped the price to 99 cents. And if you're in Kindle Unlimited, then it's free. But you can see all the information here. It says the file size is 146 kilobytes. It's 22 pages. When I published it, but I had to put in all that stuff, right? I had to write all of this stuff here. And I had 2 more that I needed to put up, but I have another one on here, Home and Family Blogs. I have another Kickstarter kit on Amazon. And, but if you click on this, on the book in Amazon, then it will give you a preview. So Kickstarter kit for food blogs, and this is another site that I have. And my copyright page, how to use this book. My whole goal here, see, if you notice, look, I've got developurinfluence.com, developurinfluence.com, developurinfluence.com in this Kickstarter series to help women in direct sales or who want to start their own blogging business to see their potential and grow their business. But that all takes time, and many women are spending all their time building their families and their offline businesses and don't see the benefit to building their businesses online also. So that was the end of it, right? I wish it showed more. So what I probably should have done was put this copyright page later on, because that's not showing the table of contents to people. Like, they can't see what's going on in my book. So I should have maybe the copyright page a little bit later. So that's a good thing to notice here. So how about we take out the copyright page here, cut, and seriously, somebody tell me how to delete this page. I rarely use Microsoft Word. I create all of my printables and everything in PowerPoint, because I just find Word to be way too difficult. Okay, so can I get this to back up? There we go. Okay, so if I can get I want my table of contents to be maybe page 2, because I want people to be able to see it and see what's in my book. And then I need to have my page break in here, and then I want to insert a page break, and I have another page. Yep. Okay, and so then I'm going to go and here, and I'm going to insert the copyright page. Also, at the bottom of this, right, I could say, you know, normal top. At the bottom of this page, I could say, like, please visit life, love, and time. Oh, no, this is a blogging one. Please visit the Blogging Bunch for more information and tutorials for starting your own blog. You'll also receive, right before E, accept of receipt, receive a free daily blog planner. And then I can hyperlink the Blogging Bunch so that people can just go straight from there, straight from the book, Blogging Bunch. I don't need mentoring page. Although I could do that. That would be a good idea too, huh? To get more people into our program. I need to work on that. Please visit the Blogging Bunch for more information, tutorials for starting your own blog. And if you're looking for one-on-one help, I don't know. Anyway, I would need, this isn't a real book, Sarah, whatever. So please visit the Blogging Bunch for more information and tutorials for starting your own blog. I could put more information so that when people click on my preview, they're seeing all that information about my book, and they're seeing that they can go without even buying the book. They can get to my site, right? And here, this site I have just set up as a landing page, and then they just put in their emails, and that way I know people are getting straight to my site they can get there without buying the book. Even they can find out more information from me. So that is why I recommend putting information at the beginning of your book about how to find you. Okay. Wow, that took me a really long time to say. I'm sorry. Okay, so we have everything. We have our table of contents, blah, blah, blah. We also can say, like, you know, when you open a Kindle book, it doesn't always start on the first page, and you can get it to start on other pages. What time is it? You can get it, you can tell it, hey, start on that different page. So I don't want it to start on that cover page. Maybe I want it to start on this page here. So I'm going to insert a bookmark here. And this bookmark name is table of contents. We're going to add that for the table of contents, but maybe I want somebody to really skip all that and start on START. And I think they have to be capital letters. Okay, sort by name or location. Okay, add. All right. So now I'm done with my book. I've put all my formatting in. I want to save as, and yeah, that's not where I want to save it. I want to put it someplace I can find it. Save it. Let's save it to the desktop today so we can find it. I'm going to save it as a web page. Filtered. Web page filtered. Okay. Save it as a web page filtered. Save. We'll remove. Yes, I know. I want to take away all of that stuff. Yes. Okay. So this is what it would look like as a web page. Great, grand, perfect. So now I'm going to go and you can just type this in, right? Kindle, Google. Kindle Previewer. Okay, Kindle Previewer. And this will take you to the page on Kindle, and you agree to the terms and you download it. the Kindle Previewer, and that's what this is here. So we have our Kindle Previewer, and this will change it into the Mobi file that then we can go and upload it to whatchamacallit, upload it to Amazon. Okay, so what did we name that? How to format your Kindle book files. Okay, so no. That open? No. Where's everything? Books. File name. Come on. Are you kidding me? HTML. Why is it not there? Kindle Previewer, it has failed. Of course, because people are watching me. Where did it go? Why did it not? Oh, there it is. HTML. Duh. Okay. Come on. Amazon, Kindle Gen 2.0, affiliate, whatever. Verbose output, could not Excel file. Okay, well, do we need to save it? File. Save as just a web page. Save. Okay. Doesn't like me. File HTML. Are there two of them? No. Why is it not? Seriously. Okay, well, this is how it's supposed to work. And maybe I need to come back to this setting, or I should have done this part. I went through and like got all those parts, but I thought, oh, this will just work. So anyway, this will show you what it looks like. Open book. Why aren't you doing this? Okay. It's been a long day and I'm going to start cursing at the computer here, which I should not do. That is not professional. Come on, Sarah, you can do this. File, save as. I totally did this yesterday. What did it say? Did it say it would accept it as something else? Come on, I have like 4 other things that I need to do here, people. HTML, EPUB, Mobi, no. Congratulations, you have the latest version, Kindle Previewer. Okay, open recent files. Why? Okay, really, this is supposed to work. This would be one of those, if I wasn't doing this live, then I would turn off the computer, I would pause it and come back to it. Are you guys still, is anyone watching me? Because I could totally still do that, maybe. Can I stop broadcast and start it again? No, I don't think I can in this. I would have to cut it out. But if I were taping this at home, I would be able to do that. Okay, so this is what you're supposed to be able to do. Anyway, then you go to KDP, select. Actually, you have one more step that you need to do. Obviously, get the crap to work, but KDP, and then I have my bookshelf here. Okay, and so this is what it looks like. You have your books. It'll list them all here. It says they're live, the price, where all they go, right? Here's my kids' books. This is an awesome book, by the way, and pictures I took. But one more thing you want to do before doing that is that you would, not that, you would want to go to PowerPoint and create a book cover. Oh, seriously. Where's PowerPoint? I really need somebody sitting here with me today, apparently. After having to pull Have a Dead Bunny out of the dog's mouth, there it is. I'm a little overwhelmed. And all the testing that Maddie's doing? Yeah. Okay, so design. We want slide orientation, portrait. Yes, I understand. Chrome is taking up a lot of stuff. And then go away. Go away. Delete. Go away. Delete. So if you saw my titles here, you can see I did kind of the same basic layout here, right? These are all the same basic layout. In PowerPoint, I inserted a square here. And I got all these ideas from somebody else, okay? I did not come up with all of this stuff. I have paid attention to what other people are doing and done that. Okay, so we go to Format, and we say, no, I want it to be this red, okay? And then I want to insert another shape at the bottom. I'm going to do another one down here. And that one's going to be that red also. And maybe that's too big. That needs to be a little bit smaller. And maybe this one needs to be a little bit bigger. And then we insert an image, and it can be something that we found somewhere or that you're able to use, a public domain image, or one that one that you took. Okay, so then I have this picture. I'm going to send this to the back so it's underneath these things. Okay, and I might want to even cover that up a little bit. Whatever. Probably not. That looks really, really bad. Okay, and then I have that, and that's going to get cut off. It's only because of the words that it looks really bad. It wouldn't look that bad if it didn't have the words. And then I'm going to insert text box, right? And I write how to format your Kindle book. Okay, and then I make it whatever size I want to make it. Come on, stop moving it. And format and home. I want it to be bigger. How to format your Kindle book. I want it to be centered. Okay. How to format your Kindle book. Look, I mean, you get the idea, right? Super simple to make a cover in PowerPoint. Okay, so I've got my cover and I've got my book. They're both done and I'm ready to go. So I go and I click create a new title. Okay, and KDP Select, that's where, that's part of the Amazon program. You cannot put your book on your website or anyplace else for the first 3 months. And I don't know if it goes past that. I haven't really paid much attention lately. But you need to put it just in their system and click enroll, type in your name. Does it have a subtitle? Is this part of a series? No, you do not need an ISBN. Not. Is it public domain? No, this is not a public domain, and I hold all the rights necessary to publish it. Yes. What categories is it in? This one gets a little tricky. Like computers, where did I find this yesterday? Blogging is like totally hidden. Keyboarding, logic design, networking, online programming, security, web, there it is. Yeah, blogs, there it is. Okay, so there's one, and then I think you can choose 3. I think you can choose 3. Is there an age range for your book, or a grade range? What keywords for your book, right? Blogging, formatting, Kindle. Select your book release. I'm ready to release my book now, or I'm not quite ready. I'm just like setting it up and people can pre-order it. And then here you have your book cover. I have a book cover designed and ready to upload. I haven't used their book cover launcher. You can try it. I mean, nobody's gonna and guess what? If you mess it up, you just upload another one. It's really okay. Okay. Upload your book file. Select a digital rights management. I forget what this is. Some authors want to encourage readers to share their work and choose not to have DRM applied to their book. If you choose DRM, customers will still be able to lend the book to another user for a short period. You can also purchase the book as a gift for another. So yeah, Okay. So that's fine, right? And then you save and continue. You upload your book because the Kindle Previewer actually worked at some point in time. There's also another one called Kindle Gen. You just need it to convert it to a Mobi file. That's all. Kindle. Actually, I looked it up the other day and I couldn't find it. Generator. It was just Kindle Gen. Kindle Gen. But anyway, the previewer should work. Kindle Gen will work. Should work also. Okay, so Kindle Gen or Kindle Previewer. Maybe Previewer is out of date. And that was what it was in style a year and a half ago when I published my first books, and that's why it's not working for me now. But anyway, and then you have to type in, right, what you want your books to be about or what you want people to read about it. It's just sold by Amazon. Right, you want it to be in the Kindle Unlimited. You want people to be able to borrow it because you do get paid for that still, even if right, because people are paying to be part of that program. Hopefully people will give you good reviews. And where am I? Reports and pricing. So then you can also go through and check and see, like, it'll tell you, is anybody buying your book or not? And it's like, oh, look, somebody bought Farm Families and somebody bought one of my Kickstarter kids. Now, I'm not getting rich, and I also adjusted the price just now, right? I before I'd only made 28 cents, and I adjusted the price now and probably not going to make even that much. So you're not going to get rich with one book. The point is to think about what you can do. So can you get like 10,000 word books out there so that when somebody finishes one of your books, then they go and look for your next book. You also want to create an author page. My children's books are under my maiden name, which is why they're not listed here, because I was just kind of trying it out. And then there's my books, Kickstarter kits, and then Sarah Davidson. Then all that stuff comes up. There it is, Farm Families and I Love Horses. Did I do this one on preview? This one has 5 reviews. So this one you can see the first couple of pages on this one. And this was one like my kid was taking horseback riding lessons, and I was like, I could come up with like 20 sentences, right? As a beginning reader, there aren't a lot of children's books, of decent children's books on Kindle. There aren't. So if you're thinking about, hey, I could write a decent children's book, right? Like one line, I love horses. That horses eat grass, I think is what this one says. Like super simple that kids will enjoy the pictures and get into, like, really totally try it because it was super, super simple. And I just made it like learn the steps and terminology for writing, like this is the tack room, this is blah, blah, blah. It is a little bit bigger than some of the other ones, right? But it's still not even a megabyte because it has all those pictures in it. And I probably didn't know about compressing the pictures at that point in time or how to do that because I only barely knew how to do it today. So anyway, I hope that helped, and I hope that like encourages you and says that, hey, it's not such an overwhelming thing. Like even the Kindle Gen, like I could pay somebody $5 on Fiverr and be like, hey, could you turn this in a Mobi file? Or, like research it. Even if I can't get the Kindle Gen to work, the Kindle or Kindle Previewer, it's kind of cool because it'll show you like what it looks like on a Kindle, and you can see if like you have your formatting correct. So that's kind of helpful. I don't know why it didn't work. It's supposed to work, but I'll keep playing with it, and maybe I'll make an update to this video. Anyway, I'm at 1 hour of talking. Look at that. I bet I could transcribe this into a book and have my 10,000 words for my how to format a Kindle book. See how smart that is? So if you can talk about something for an hour, you can write a Kindle book. hopefully you will jump on it and join me and be an author on Kindle, and we will take over the world. Have a good day. Bye.